Fangamer, the company in charge of selling merchandise for your favorite indie games. They've got Undertale, Rune, Pizza Tower, Oneshot, Omorei. How did this get in here? Today we're diving deep into Fangamer's vast catalog of merch, and by the end of this video, I will make a poor financial decision that you can influence. Comment what you want me to buy from Fangamer's store, and whatever's the majority, I'll buy. Or you could just tell me to buy hard drugs. Let's begin with Rune, which recently dropped a new line of merch. Our first item is the Tenna figurine. Ladies and gentlemen, get me a jar. Next we've got the Tenna plush, complete with opposable nose, adjustable antennas, and a shiny little belt buckle. It's practically begging to be tormented. We've seen what happened to the Spamton plush. Tenna might get the same treatment. On the topic of plushes, we have two new outfits for Ralze.
Hooray! We were starved for more Ralze merch.
The punk Ralze is really cool. The accessories are surprisingly high quality. You can tell it was made with love. As for Horse Ralze, I can only see it as a Breaking Bad reference. And last I checked, Ralze bakes cakes, not meth. Next we have the Fun Gang hero figurines, which are such cool novelties. We finally have merch of Chris and Susie, and the level of detail is impressive. They remind me of amiibos. And finally there's the Tenna t-shirt. It's a great item if you want to be bullied. I'm just kidding. It's a pretty neat design. I really like the references, and the color palette gives it a nice retro feel. Will you be buying any of these? Let me know in the comments. I always loved Pizza Tower's wacky-ass, chaotic style, and it's translated well into the merch. You've got the classic Peppino plush, the Noise, Gustavo, even Lario and Pillar John. But the absolute best item, the stupid rat plush. All we're missing is my goat Pepperman. Something else that caught my eye was this Peppino's Pizza t-shirt, designed after real pizza boxes. It looks like it'd be a legitimate establishment, even having its own cheap cups and aprons. The collector's edition comes with tons of art, stickers, a Peppino timer, and a used napkin. Wow, you're really getting your money's worth. How much is this anyway? Definitely not worth that much, but it's still pretty neat nonetheless. Hollow Knight has characters with very simple designs, so they're pretty well translated into merch. We've got plushes for the Vessel, Hornet, Hollow Knight, and pretty much every major character. My favorite among these are the Shade, Lost Kin, and of course, the Grub. We also got two Nendoroids. Now, I love a good Nendoroid, but the customization on these seems very limited. It'll also cost you an arm and a leg, but if you're a huge Hollow Knight fan, go for it. Next, I want to show off these minifigures. They're cheap, but pretty high quality. If you're on a budget, I definitely recommend these. Guys, hurry! The Zoe figure is limited stock! What's not on a budget is this sick-ass Vessel resin statue. You could probably just 3D print any of these, but they're still pretty cool nonetheless. Finally, the collector's edition comes with a Vessel figure, foil art prints, a map of Hallownest, and the Quirrell prequel comic. There's some pretty neat stuff here. I really like Hollow Knight, and I'm glad to see it having so much merch. Oneshot is one of my favorite indie games, but sadly there isn't a lot of merch, so I'll keep this short. First up, we've got the Nico sticker sheet featuring custom art that's incredibly well done. He's just a little goober. We've also got the color-changing mug, which reveals absolutely adorable artwork. I might actually buy this for my vanilla chai. Then there's the Nico scarf, which is a simple but cozy blue scarf, just like the one in the game. We've also got the black clover pendant, which is a key item in the game. And finally, the crown jewel, the Nico plush. It's beautifully made, and the sun can actually be detached from their hands thanks to tiny magnets. These promotion pictures are everything. The pancakes and glass of milk, I can't. Omorei, truly one of the fan bases of all time. You're not gonna find anything crazy on Fangamer Site, so let's hop over to Omocat's official site. They have tons of plushes, or had, they're always sold out. Your only hope is buying it off scalpers on eBay for some insane price. They've got the main characters, Sunny, Kel, Audrey, Hiro, and Basil plushes, as well as their Headspace counterparts, like Evil Creepypasta Femboy. We got a ghoul, a spoiler, tons upon tons of beautiful art pieces, acrylic stands, keychains, and vinyl figures that somehow aren't sold out. Seems like there's something for everyone. But yeah, seriously, y'all Omorei fans are eating good. As for the collector's edition, it comes with a handful of items referencing the game, like drawings and random junk. It also comes with this tiny little piano, very nice. Finally, to wrap it up, we'll be covering Undertale. Of course, we've got plushes for all the main characters, including the dancing Flowey plush. It's so peak. There's little buddy figures of all the major characters as well. Congrats to the 2 Alphys fans. This is the only merch you're getting. We got the Sans Nendroid, which looks really stupid. An extremely sleek Grillby's branded mug. This looks awesome. For clothing, we've got shirts for the respective protagonists. I don't know guys, the important person shirt looks pretty cool. Maybe you should tell me to buy it. Do it. Can't forget the Sans hoodie either. It was so good they put a dog in it. We've got other neat designs like the Showtime and Sleepover t-shirts, as well as these cleverly made scarves. And as of recently, the Undertale Kitchen Collection dropped, featuring Toriel themed amenities. It's all very sweet. Finally, the collector's edition includes sheet music, the soundtrack, a story booklet, and the Heart Locket music box. All around, Fangamer gave so much special treatment to Undertale, and for good reason. There are genuinely so many talented artists and designers working on this merchandise. You can really tell they cared about what they're making. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I could have covered plenty more games. Where does this keep coming from? But the editing would have driven me insane. So I'd appreciate it if you liked the video or even subscribe. It helps out a lot. Will you be buying any of this merch? Let me know. Also, don't forget to vote on what I should buy, and I'll show it off in the next video. As long as I'm reimbursed, of course.